Elevating etiquette. Mastering fine dining manners for discerning diners in an era where sophistication and refinement remain timeless markers of class. Mastering fine dining manners is essential for those who wish to navigate high-end social circles with confidence and grace. Whether attending a Michelin-starred gala or a private dinner party, adherence to unwritten rules of conduct can transform ordinary moments into unforgettable experiences. Fine dining etiquette transcends mere table decorum. It reflects respect for tradition, attention to detail, and awareness of cultural nuances. From the precise use of cutlery to the subtleties of conversation at the table, every gesture carries weight in environments where precision defines prestige. The foundations of table setting and seating arrangements. A well-set table is the silent ambassador of hospitality in fine dining. It communicates professionalism, care, and an appreciation for ritual. Every element, from plate positioning to glassware alignment, must align with established standards to ensure visual harmony and functional ease. The traditional European table setup serves as the gold standard in formal dining. A white linen cloth extends beyond the edges of the table, creating a clean backdrop for china, glassware, and silverware. Placemats, when used, should never overlap with the tablecloth's edge. Napkin placement, folded neatly onto the chair seat or resting atop the dinner plate, depending on whether guests are seated or not. Dinner plate positioning, centered on the table with enough space between dishes to avoid overcrowding, typically placed beneath the forks and knives. Glassware alignment, water goblets sit closest to the plate, followed by wine glasses arranged according to serving order, white before red. Mastering cutlery techniques and course navigation. Familiarity with utensils is non-negotiable in fine dining. Each piece has a designated purpose, and incorrect usage can disrupt the flow of service or appear unpolished. Begin with the outermost utensils and work inward as courses progress. The sequence of eating follows a logical pattern: salad, soup, fish, meat, and dessert. Correspondingly, utensils are arranged in reverse order, allowing diners to access the correct tools as they advance through their meal. Never hold your knife in your left hand while cutting food. The art of using multiple utensils simultaneously. Some courses require the simultaneous use of two utensils, such as a fish fork and a small butter knife. Hold both in the right hand, placing them side by side after use rather than crossing them. This subtle detail reinforces poise and control. When presented with unconventional dishware, such as a lobster fork or oyster fork, observe others or ask discreetly for guidance. Adapting quickly to specialized tools demonstrates attentiveness to the chef's intent. The unspoken rules of conversation and conduct conversation during meals balances engagement with restraint. Dominant or loud dialogue can overshadow the ambience, whereas quiet, thoughtful exchanges enhance the experience. Always maintain eye contact when speaking, avoiding abrupt glances toward the menu or phone. Talking with your mouth full is considered impolite regardless of the setting. If you need to speak mid-bite, wait until you've swallowed completely. Similarly, refrain from reaching across the table for condiments, request assistance from the server instead. Handling alcohol, beverages, and toasts gracefully. Beverage consumption requires mindfulness in upscale dining. Sipping slowly allows flavors to develop fully, while excessive drinking can undermine composure. When offered a drink, accept it politely and thank the server, even if declining. Toasting is a ceremonial aspect of fine dining, requiring mutual agreement before raising glasses. Wait for everyone to join in, and clink gently to avoid shattering fragile glassware. Refrain from making overly long speeches or overindulging in alcohol. Cultural nuances shaping global dining etiquette. Fine dining norms vary significantly across cultures, necessitating adaptability when traveling internationally. In Japan, for instance, leaving food uneaten may imply dissatisfaction with the meal, whereas in France, finishing every bite signals enjoyment. In Middle Eastern countries, passing food clockwise around the table is customary, while in India, sharing dishes from a central platter fosters communal bonding. Understanding these traditions prevents unintended offenses and deepens cross-cultural connections. Etiquette in religious settings and special occasions. Dining rituals often intertwine with religious observance, such as kosher dietary laws in Jewish culture or halal guidelines in Islamic traditions. Respect these customs by refraining from commenting on food choices and supporting servers' efforts to accommodate dietary restrictions. Special occasions demand heightened sensitivity, including weddings, funerals, or political gatherings. At memorial dinners, subdued conversations and minimal alcohol intake are expected. During celebrations, enthusiastic participation in toasts and dances is encouraged. Managing emergencies and social missteps with poise. No one is immune to minor blunders, but how one responds defines true elegance. Spilling wine, dropping cutlery, or accidentally knocking over a glass demands swift yet composed action. Apologize sincerely, then discreetly address the issue without drawing undue attention. If discomfort arises due to a guest's behavior or an unexpected situation, employ tactful language to redirect the conversation. Phrases like "that's an interesting perspective" or "perhaps we can discuss another topic" allow graceful deflection without confrontation. The role of personal hygiene and attire in fine dining presentation begins with self-care. Clean hands, freshly trimmed nails, and deodorant are foundational to maintaining dignity at the table. Avoid wearing strongly scented perfumes or colognes that may overwhelm others. Dress codes vary by establishment but generally favor conservative, elegant attire. Men may opt for suits or dress shirts with ties, while women choose cocktail dresses or tailored pantsuits. Footwear should always be polished and suitable for sitting. Navigating the menu, ordering, eating, and leaving feedback. Selecting dishes thoughtfully shows consideration for culinary artistry. Discuss options with companions beforehand, avoiding last-minute indecision that delays service. Be prepared to explain allergies or preferences clearly to staff. While tasting the entire menu isn't mandatory, sampling a variety of courses ensures a balanced view of the chef's offerings. When providing feedback, focus on constructive praise rather than criticism unless requested explicitly. Respecting servers and restaurant staff, an often overlooked aspect. Servers play a vital role in orchestrating the dining experience, deserving courtesy and gratitude. Acknowledge their presence upon arrival, follow instructions regarding special requests, and express appreciation with genuine smiles and thanks. If a mistake occurs, approach the matter calmly and privately. Refrain from escalating tensions publicly. Most establishments prioritize resolving issues swiftly to preserve customer satisfaction and reputation. Conclusion: mastery of fine dining manners elevates individuals above fleeting trends, embedding them in a legacy of refined living. These principles are not rigid constraints but invitations to engage deeply with the world's most cherished traditions. Practice consistently, observe attentively, and refine habits continuously. With dedication, fine dining becomes less about following rules and more about embodying the grace that makes memorable experiences endure far beyond the final course.